This bag can go from holding just this to being able to carry this, a whole box of faux. So let's check it out. Also, a huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. They're offering 2 free months of their premium membership with the first link in the description down below. The Osuza Canvas Bag can just look like your regular backpack on your regular day carrying your regular things. Made of a blend of cotton and cordura, it definitely feels really soft, but then shit gets real with how much Velcro is plastered on this bag. The bottom doesn't get any special treatment though with the cotton-like fabric still, so not the best idea to drag or throw this around. They use plastic buckles around the rest of the bag. Simple, nothing to complain about. Long and thick rubber zipper pull tabs for easy access, and depending on what you store inside, it can stand its own ground as well. But that's the whole point of this bag, what it can actually store. Starting with the exterior quick access pocket on the top, a fair amount of space for things you need to grab on the go, plus the large entrance makes playing Find Waldo in the pocket way easier. But this pocket is great for dumping your pocket gear in here. Wallet, hand lotion, obviously your phone, gum for your coffee breath, keys so they don't weigh down your pants, and of course your daily essentials. It's got plenty of room fitting both my hands inside with a really soft microfiber lining, so nothing gets dinged up. Below that though is where this bag can get personal. Velcro and Molly loop attachments is the name of the game, and whether you'll ever own enough accessories in your lifetime to fill them up doesn't matter, because now you've got options on options on options. Like if you wanted to glam up your bag with patches, like this one from Tech Accessories, their Embright Morale patch, which is just this thick credit card sized glow-in-the-dark bat signal. Or you can go more traditional, like this blackout Canadian flag, eh? With 75% of the front being Velcro, you have plenty of space to show off all the free patches you got during orientation. Unbuckling and folding open, yes, the bag is also held shut by Velcro as well, because under that, more Velcro and more Molly loops. I was not exaggerating when I said you've got options. There is also a full-length zippered pocket along this whole flap as well. Great for larger, flatter items you want to keep hidden away. That is assuming all the accessories you've got attached wasn't enough to carry everything for you already. Like the new Dango Wide Capsule, which is the toughest handheld sized metal container that I don't recommend you punch. But the point being, anything with the belt clip can be accommodated on any of these built-in loops for an infinite amount of carry options, as it transforms to your needs. Easily attaching, but also just as easy to get rid of when you want to hoard just a little less tomorrow. Because once you get past the other wall of Velcro and reveal the inside like you're selling some knockoff watches under your trench coat, the bag itself offers more than enough options built right inside of it. Starting with the left panel, first thing you'll notice, a lineup of elastic loops. Because everyone knows you can't just own a single pen. That's physically and emotionally impossible. A variety of loop sizes that keeps everything from sliding out on their own, like this SOG Knives Q4 multi-tool, which is in the shape of a highlighter, which can also fold out into a full set of tools. My favorite Muji pens, you gotta have a Sharpie, and one of these, a 4-in-1 multicolor pen. You never know when you'll need green ink. There's also this fancy metallic alt pen, which is a regular pen, but pull it right out, screw open its little magnetic storage trunk, and now you've got a tiny screwdriver. It's durable, something you can easily carry with you, and actually useful. I won't bore you with the rest, but just know there's plenty of holes to stick things in. Behind that, 2 larger mesh pockets, giving you x-ray vision for what's stored inside, cables and other knickknacks you need on the go, and this, the James Brand and Carryology capsule collaboration. Basically, if you only wanted to carry one thing on the daily, this will probably cover most of your needs while looking super slick. Everything is stored inside this custom 1000D Cordura sheath, aka the good stuff. It keeps all the tools organized in one place with a dedicated slot and with an excessively large strap, so you're always able to grab it on the fly. So starting off, this is the custom James Brand Ellis pocket tool, where they took their classic knife multi-tool and, well, stripped the knife, making this TSA compliant now with these mini spring-loaded scissors instead. And hot take, I do find scissors a lot more useful in my daily life than a full-size knife. Then it obviously wouldn't be a multi-tool if it didn't have a bottle opener. This one doubles as a flathead and a fairly durable one too. Plus their signature pry tool that's built right into the end of the tool that you kind of forget it's there, and that's the best part. It doesn't get in the way when you don't need it. Next, my favorite of the 3, this is the Cache River bit driver. Unscrew this little tube and you'll find 2 hex bits hiding inside. Important because if you pop one into the bottom, it magnetically snaps into place, and now you've got a fully functioning screwdriver, and probably the best looking one too. The thick metallic body, freely twisting top cap, and textured sides make this intuitive and comfortable to use. When done, everything stores shut inside the metal body that keeps everything safe as well. Finally, the one you'll probably use the most, they're still a compact pen. When stored away, it's about the size of a cigarette, smaller than my index finger, but pop it open and it doubles in height, making it feel like a regular full-size pen. The rubber gaskets keep them close together, but with the titanium and aluminum build, there's not much you need to worry about either. You can easily toss this into your bag or even your back pocket, and you'll always have the best looking set of tools with you. Shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring the first episode of What's in My Bag in 2020, because if you want to fill this bag up with all things creative, you need to know what you're doing. Which is great, because Skillshare is an online learning community that allows you to explore all things creative, business, and just skills you can apply to the real world, like design, marketing, or entrepreneurship, and even productivity. I recently took Caleb and Niles' class, two awesome creators from the Moment team, on filming with your iPhone, because I'm always looking for new ways to use my existing tools. They go through step by step, including all the gear and apps you need, and how to actually shoot with your phone, starting from the first time you hit record to the moment you export your final masterpiece. So if you want access to all the classes on Skillshare, click the first link in the description for 2 free months of their premium membership. And if you dig it, their annual membership comes down to less than $10 a month. That's like drinking 2 less fancy coffees. Anyways, back to the bag. Now these mesh pockets can comfortably fit my whole hand inside, and your goods are locked in with zippers on both. The pocket orgy isn't over yet though, with even more size options below that. A long rectangular one which is perfect for more pens, brushes, anything with a pencil-like shape that needs all that horizontal space, or you can also keep them in a pencil case that you can quickly grab and go. Have size pockets on top of that. They're basically the perfect size to fit a deck of cards. Good to have just in case of any impromptu big 2 sessions break out. I keep mine in one of my favorite magicians, Patrick Kuhn's clear cases. For those 2 people who actually care about their playing cards, it gives your cards some added protection from water and plus just some peace of mind when you toss this in your bag. Beside that, for any creative that works with products, these are essential. Just some different sized mini wooden blocks. You can cut these up yourself, but I buy them in a package, and everything I show off is of course linked down below. The best way to explain this is visually. Basically, if you like to take product photos, a little separation makes a huge difference in the outcome. And that's the left panel, where you have pockets of all sizes and a place to store every and any accessory you need. On the opposite end though, you guessed it, more pockets. 2 larger zippered pockets for your larger knickknacks. Things such as portable batteries and chargers, maybe an external keyboard, a folding one perhaps to save even more space, a mini light because when it comes to recording anything, light is your #1 friend. Having one that charges via USB will give you plenty for whatever you're trying to capture. And of course, my favorite, this is a portable radio. Yes, the same retro tech you find in your dad's old car, complete with an extending antenna. Sometimes I just like to tune in while I work. This keeps me entertained the old-fashioned way. These pockets do fit a standard unit measure of about 2 fistfuls, and there's a microfiber lining so whatever you throw inside is always comfortable. Now, to state the obvious, everything else kind of just lays in the middle. The larger pieces you take with you for fun, to work, to school, wherever you're going, and no matter what you're doing, just trust me when I tell you it will fit inside here. Like for example, the Rocketbook notebook, which could potentially be the last notebook you ever need to buy because these grid layout pages on the inside aren't your regular ones. When combined with the included pen, create your masterpiece, then take a photo with its special grid layout to save digitally, and wha-bam. It's like you've got a whole new notebook now. Finally, with all that extra space, I carry a really long mouse pad, which makes any peasant tabletop into a super comfortable one. But when folded up, it also doubles as added cushion on the bottom for the rest of the gear. Now, it shouldn't be a surprise that the whole centerpiece is also lined in molly loops. I personally dig it. It's like a personal toolbox I can flip open and have access to any and every tool I need. But Osuza doesn't leave you hanging, offering you separately sold pouches that work perfectly with their loop system. The smaller pouches can fit twinsies together, offering some volume to pack in, and the larger pouch, although fairly simple on the inside with a mini hanging pocket, can actually double as its own sling bag with the included strap when you want to just ditch all the bulk. But when everything is strapped in, you get this grid layout, and honestly, this is way too many pockets for any normal human being. Good thing you and I are both hoarders. Plus, the party still isn't over yet, and I know what you're thinking. Who actually attends these bag parties? There's a sleeve pocket that runs the whole height of the center section. It is fairly flat and tight, but is perfect for documents you may want wrinkle-free. For me, I keep these Rink laptop stands inside because ergonomics. There are 2 models offering varying heights, but generally the same idea. They store flat when not in use, but origami this baby in place, and bam. triangles galore. Thanks to the grippy material, it prevents your laptop from sliding around as well, and because origami is the fiercest form of paper folding, it can hold its ground even against the most aggressive of typists. But look, the point of this bag is that it doesn't force you to carry how it thinks you should. It gives you complete freedom to customize and build your own solution. The bag itself, with all that Velcro and Molly, like the name suggests, is just a blank canvas, pun intended. With the best part being, if you wanted to use it like a regular bag, top down, open the flap and reach in for your stuff, you totally can, but that'd be such a waste. For one, because you also have complete quick access into the whole bag from the side, super smart for quick access to things on the bottom, and also quick access to those side pockets too, so you don't have to unravel every panel. It also utilizes a waterproof zipper, so your gear still stays dry. But flip it around, they haven't forgotten a dedicated padded laptop pocket on the back side. Plenty of padding and cuddles inside, so your laptop is safe. Unfortunately, the pocket isn't lifted, so do be conscious about what you drop your bag on. An important detail is they added an extra zipper fold, which not only hides the pull tab from thieves, it's basically impossible to take your laptop out unless you take off your bag. Now, if you want real instant access to your stuff, that's where shoulder pad accessories come in, like the Dispatch Cap Snap. It's literally a clip designed to attach onto your dad cap. When locked into place, it ain't going anywhere. Then another favorite from Dispatch, their utility strap. Basically, it's like a really small belt with a really cool magnetic fidlock buckle. It allows you to still be hands-free for, say, when your girlfriend makes you hold her jacket. Just pull tight whatever you want inside, and it's a win-win for everyone. It's built surprisingly sturdy, feeling like a thick seatbelt, so don't worry about stretching or pushing this baby to the extreme. Now, you may have noticed there's no water bottle pocket. My solution, a Maxpedition folding dump pouch, because when folded out, bam. A full-size pouch, perfect for a water bottle with plenty of room to spare. Plus, side note, who's with me on a water bottle pocket being on your shoulder strap instead of behind you? Of course, the benefit here being you can pretty much carry really anything you want inside, but when done, transforming back into a tiny ball. Now, we can't talk about shoulder straps without mentioning comfort. And like pockets, this bag has plenty of comfort to go around as well. It's got some thick padding along the backside and surprisingly comfortable straps too, given how much they already do, and even load lifting straps for when things get real chunky. Which, look, I get it. That's what you really want to know. How much can this fairly thin bag to begin with actually carry? Now, for me, I would use this as a camera bag. More than enough for all my gear, a main cube for my camera and lenses, a full black backdrop, accessories and filter cases, cables, adapters, and all the doohickeys, and you gotta have a friction arm for all the angles. It won't win any awards for being the sexiest bag alive, but it just completely transformed from an everyday bag into a camera bag, fitting everything I need when I go out and shoot. With all the Velcro and straps tied in, and I'm completely confident that I've got all my gear and then some. No more having to decide what to leave behind because it can't fit inside the bag. And of course, quick access features are still intact. In the end, it can be my everyday bag or my camera bag. Pretty ordinary stuff. So let's get a little crazy. Although the bag is rated to carry up to 40 liters, this bin is 62 liters. That's a lot of stuff, but sometimes that happens. And that's why they also sell these extension straps. You can also just use your own rope, but I do trust these straps to keep my gear in place. Super useful, but also super simple, as they just connect one end to the other. And that, my friends, is a big bag holding over 62 liters of stuff. Surprisingly sturdy still and comfortable thanks to the load lifting straps. Nothing gets loose with plenty of redundancy to keep things in check. I don't know what you're buying, I don't know what you're moving, but do know this is possible now. Anyways, let's switch it up. Maybe it's laundry day. No problem. Stuff your whole load inside with plenty of room for more, showcased by this, carrying a whole damn beanbag in your bag. Why? I don't know. Maybe you want to be extra comfortable at the park. Maybe you hate your chair and want to sell it. Easy peasy. Or this can be the best courier bag that fits all your packages and comfortably too. The Osuza Canvas is the transformer of bags, taking on any shape or size you need, but at the end of the day, it's still a bag you can use to just carry your laptop in as well. It's your new everyday, work, commuting, school, whatever bag. It's like if Lego made a bag, allowing you to build up or tear down as needed, except stepping on this Lego won't hurt like 1,000 suns. So with all that space, let me know in the comments what you'd be carrying with it. But that's it. I rest my bag?